Okay, you guys are actually going to like a pretty decent concept. Now, this is actually something I have intention on doing as a project for one of my untitled projects on my DeviantArt. So just bear with me here, okay? Okay, so we all know that Afro Samurai's headband is supposedly able to bestow the wearer supernatural abilities, which in this case has been demonstrated multiple times, which has proven to be Afro's main source of abilities, apart from the fact that he's a soulless samurai. Now, if in this particular case, the reason I would say that this crossover would work in particular is the fact that if Afro Samurai would meet Bayonetta within a crossover or in a non-canon, it would be particularly different due to the fact that, as we know, Bayonetta can see angels and demons through her glasses, as we all know that part. Now, even though the classification of Afro Samurai is considered him being a demigod, to be more precise, if he's wearing both headbands, could provide him with the necessary abilities to fight angels alongside Bayonetta. Or in this case, it would result in a catastrophe, which would result in Bayonetta fighting Afro Samurai, and the two would end up being allies at the very near ending. Now, the reason I say that is due to the fact that I think that Afro Samurai and Bayonetta fit perfectly together in a crossover, only because that their personalities match so well. Now, as we already know, that Afro Samurai is currently grieving the fact that he recently just killed his friend Gino yet again, and this is all attributed to the fact that the headbands have driven every human being in the world mad with power. Now, this could also be attributed to the fact that Bayonetta's origin features the angels and the sages. The sages and the witches conflict, which lasted more than a millennium, according to the detailed information within her origin story. Now, it is possible. Now, I'm only going to try my best to explain it because I'm developing this as I go along. It's only possible that even with this millennium war going on within Bayonetta's universe, it is possible that this conflict could have created the Afro Samurai universe. Now, of course, the conflict possibly ended with Bayonetta dying within her universe, which would later create Afros. And in this case, her powers would be manifested in creating the mystical headbands, which have proven to be the source of all man's greed, selfishness, and anger. Now, most people probably won't get this concept, and to be honest with you, I get it. I think that a male and female crossover is actually a pretty decent thing, especially when both characters have had 2 games released and each have had a movie released, which was actually created in the same style as Afro Samurai's. So Bayonetta not only has 2 games to match Afro Samurai, but has a movie to match Afro Samurai. Now, the reason I think that this crossover would be a decent title for me in my DeviantArt is because I think that the title would be the first time I actually decide to do a crossover between characters that are already well known. So with that, I will give you guys more detailed information as it comes. So stay tuned for more Gamers County. Subscribe to me on DeviantArt, #Xavier1994, or #ShinyKomodoDiver1994 as well. If you have any comments or ideas that you'd like me to share, feel free to ask. I'll see you guys next time.